Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Atomic News TV, and it is Christmas Day. And for those of you that are new today, I am Laura, and I am in my car on the way to a family event, and I have the entire Atomic family in the car again. Hi, they all say hi in the back seat. I know probably I'm not going to get a lot of viewers on this one because it is Christmas Day, but that's okay. I did promise you guys a video. So we got in my car and I was like, it smells like cigarettes in here. And my husband vapes, he doesn't smoke anymore, and I'm like, why does it smell like cigarette in here? And he didn't sneak a cigarette. So I probably had a homeless person sleeping in my car last night, which is not the first time. Yeah. I need to learn how to lock my car. Luckily there's nothing in here of importance. They didn't eat the rest of my peppermint Twinkies that are in here from last night. Oh, they could have stole my copy of Whip It, but they didn't. No, but I can always tell when somebody's been in my car because it smells like cigarette smoke. And people do that in Illinois. There's, you know, it's coldest here. So during, like, it snowed last night, just a tad bit, enough that it melted. And people will get in open cars just for shelter. So, moral of the story, Laura needs to lock her doors. And my husband's like, that's Flame Girl right there in the back. She has her own YouTube channel, like mother, like daughter. So, I promised you guys a video about an update on the Migrant Caravan and the wall, and here we go. So for those of you that don't know, hello from Denver. Hi, Lisa. Or is it, wait, hold on, I can't see. Yeah, it's Lisa. Okay, I need my glasses on. So we have somebody from Denver here. Is there snow there, Lisa? Because we don't have snow right now. I'm in northern Illinois and we have no damn snow. I'm really pissed. That's not very Christmassy. So for those of you who do not know, a few days ago, Benito Juarez, where, you know, they had everybody in the park for a long time and then they pushed them out of the park, but there were some people that refused to leave still and go to the other location where they were housing people. Merry Christmas, Rebecca. Merry Christmas, Tina. Minneapolis. Hi, Jeff. So there were some people that refused to leave, and then they decided that they were just going to camp on the street. Yeah. Talk about unappealing. Let's just use a nice word. Unappealing. It's Christmas. I'll be nice. And there was a school there for, you know, for elementary age children that has been shut down for weeks because the migrants refuse to get off the streets, and it's not safe for the kids to go to school. They're so, oh, it's hot in here, turn this off. They're so consumed with dealing with the migrants that they can't teach the kids and deal with the migrants at the same time. So these kids have not been able to go to school because of the migrants that refuse to leave and camp on the street. Another dead kid in custody. Yeah. Did you guys hear about those two teens that were killed in Tijuana? Yeah, they were part of the Migrant Caravan, killed in Tijuana. Because that's what happens. Migrants in Texas. They're all over, which I'm going to get to that in just a sec. But anyway, a few days ago, they forced all the migrants off the streets outside of that Benito Juarez Park. Okay? Obviously, I do everything from my phone, so I do no editing. So I can't clip in the video, but if you search on YouTube, you'll see the video of them, they're the Mexican police, like they're in riot gear, they have their shields and everything. Federales. And the federales, yes. Mr. Atomic likes to chime in. Even though he doesn't want to get his face on camera, he likes to chime in. Hello from Long Beach. Hi, Maria. They did force them out off the street, like they made them leave. Some of them took their tents with them, but some of them left it behind. So of course Now that is going to be a trash zone, just like Benito Juarez, the park area, which last I heard still has not been fully cleaned up. So this is sad for Tijuana. But they are forcing these people to move from the area, probably so they can open up the school, because the Tijuanians want their kids to go to school. I mean, they can't make money if they're at home watching their elementary age children, right? Oh, there's my kid, Flame Girl 2018/Atomic News Junior. That's my kid. Subscribe to her channel. Be nice. She wants to be a YouTuber. Support her. Hi, Kathy. Merry Christmas. But going on to the migrants in various border states, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California. I can't recall who the user is. If I can find him again, I'll put it in the description box below when this processes. He has video following buses where ICE is dropping off buses full of migrants into El Paso, Texas. Okay, I'm going to start gaming. My kid is posting. You were wondering what she was giggling about, huh? Yeah. You think you're funny and smart, don't you? So anyway, ICE is dropping them off. Yeah.
Wondering what she was giggling about. What? I read the comments.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I'm assuming, and this is an assumption, that they are migrants who have claimed asylum. Because I doubt that they're just going to bus over. Trump is not going to let them just bust over. Good job, Laura. Bust over illegals into the country. He's not going to. So they have to be migrants that have claimed asylum, and their reason for asylum has been accepted, and they're in the process of, the whole asylum process. Blah, blah, blah. I can't speak today, apparently. My husband says, of course they're going to disappear. Now, they have put ankle monitors on some of the migrants, but they're not like the ones that you have when you're on house release for jail. You can cut these off, okay? So, of course, these migrants are going to cut them off. Let's see. Merry Christmas. 7 buses, Joanna? Yeah, there's a lot. So as somebody who used to be a resident and will be a resident again of a border state, because we're moving back to Arizona this summer, that does not make me happy. Buses to Kentucky? Probably. I think it's going to be like when we took in all the Muslim refugees, where they just sprinkled them across the country everywhere. I think that's what they're going to do. And they're going to be in every state. So if they're not in your state now, guess what? They're going to be. No doubt. And right now, who's supporting them? Churches. A lot of them on the southern border. Specifically, we know some in Tucson are doing it. They're like, welcome, open doors, come in. We have stuff for you. We'll give it to you. Yeah, not happy about that. So moving on, if you haven't seen the address from Trump today, Trump is working today. It's Christmas Day. He is not with his family. Mall of America is infiltrated. How so? Wild. Oh, it faded away. I can't see the rest of your name. Wild Hair. What do you mean by the Mall of America is infiltrated? So Trump is working today. It's Christmas Day and he's working. He says, I'm not with my family. It doesn't feel right to be with my family, because what he means is the government is shut down. There are things to do for this country. This man loves his people, and yes, we are his people. So he's working. His family is down in Florida, probably at his giant
Mar-a-Lago. State.
Yes, thank you, Mar-a-Lago State. And he's working. Like, I feel bad for him, but I appreciate him in the same way. That's dedication right there. And he did make a phone call to the military and speak to, do a live video call with all branches of the military, which I think is a good thing. I know there's some people who feel like he should have visited the military. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, it would be amazing for him to visit the military, but he is the most controversial president, like, ever. In my opinion. Why? Who do you think is the most controversial? Obama. Well, no, but he's the one with the biggest target on his head, I think. I think more so than Obama. I really do.
Just because the media is targeting him and never targeted Obama.
Yeah.
Obama was horrible.
I mean, for him to show up, let's say somewhere outside of the country. Yeah, do you know how dangerous that is? I think it's more dangerous than, let's say, Clinton or Reagan or the Bushes. So Canada wants them, send them. Yeah, good, ship them all to Canada. There's an island way out in the middle of nowhere called Pitcairn Island. They want people. They want people to come join their society. They're like, we will give you free land to come live on our island. It's one of the most isolated islands in the world. How about we send them there? Right? Live on a live in paradise, live on an island, get some free land. They want you there. Send them there. Anyway, Trump announced that the wall is beginning. Well, I mean, we know that they've already done repairs and things like that, but apparently 100 miles of wall in Texas are starting within just a week or two. Where it's being funded, he did not say. He said various people, big people, but 100 miles. So that's a fifth of the border wall that he intends to complete, he says, by Election Day. So it remains to be seen where the money came from to start this. And are Democrats going to be mad? Yeah, but they're hypocrites. Democrats are hypocrites because before Trump, they wanted the wall. But now because Trump wants the wall, they don't want the wall. Because anything that Trump wants, Democrats don't want, whether or not they wanted it in the past or not. Because they're hypocrites. Democrats are hypocrites. Read my lips. So.
Just look at the videos of Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. Yeah,
Chuck Schumer and Nancy, as my husband says, Pelosi. Just watch their videos. They previously supported it, now they don't. Because
they don't like
Schumer. You guys just watch him. Watch him. That's what he does. In that press interview with the three of them, he sat there in the corner and kind of like rocked a little bit and was like, yeah, seriously, go watch it and you'll see what I'm saying. I saw the video of this morning, fencing being put up in Tijuana. Probably. San Diego wants the wall. They won't put that in the news because it's a blue state. And heaven forbid a blue state supports something that Trump wants. My kid says, hey mom, I love Trump. We all know I love Trump, honey. We did make the video. If you guys haven't seen my video, if you go way back in my history, there's a video about 12 minutes of me doing various things where I say, I love Trump. It's the best 12 minutes on the internet of Trump support is what I say. So if you want a stupid laugh, go watch that. It was fun making it. If Texas does that's gonna be a big middle finger to the Democrats. Yeah. he said today it's starting, and he's going down there to basically break ground, you know, a groundbreaking ceremony. So, yay. I want the wall. I'm going back to Arizona. I want the wall. Yeah. I did do a video previously on the ranchers on the border. So if you're interested in information on that, go back into my history and watch that video too. 64 people watching. Yay, it's Christmas Day and I have people watching. That's awesome. Make sure you guys hit that like button. So YouTube, I definitely know is messing with my algorithms. It's bad lately how they're messing with it. They actually demonetized my video about the government shutdown. I was like, I didn't even cuss in that video. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I didn't say anything that leads to a reason of why they would demonetize it. So why did they do it? Because I'm conservative. And they're basically, what's the word? I can't.
Prejudice?
Yeah.
Bigoted? Assholes?
Cuss words, they might demonetize me. You can say ass because a donkey is called an ass. So by saying ass, you're not really saying a bad word. But New Mexico will not allow anything that stops illegals or Muslims. The governor is so corrupt.
Complete jackass.
Yeah. Jackass is a safe word. New Mexico. I can't stand New Mexico, honestly. I'm so sorry. It's called Enchantment, but as soon as you get like city, it's a dump. Like when we moved from Arizona to Illinois, we pit stopped in where?
Tucumcari.
New Mexico, and that was the first time I was like, oh shit, we're like in a scary place. Everything was run down and out of business, and I did not. And then there's always people begging for money. Always. Joanna says ass pit. The land of entrapment. Yep. I mean, I can see how some areas in the country are beautiful, but like I thought Arizona was brown and kind of ugly, but New Mexico is fugly. Hey mom, do some shout outs. To who? I already did a shout out to you.
No, not me.
Have you gotten any subscribers?
Yeah.
She's got 2 subscribers.
Not right now. I have 10, but I got 2 more.
Oh, okay.
More people.
She got 2 more people who subscribe. Thanks, guys, for subscribing to my kid. She's a good kid. Even though she has a mom with a big mouth who flips off the camera and cusses. She doesn't live a sheltered life. I don't hide things from her. I tell her the way it is, and she makes a decision on her own on how she should be and behave, and she is a very well-behaved child. So she's a good kid. I love mom. I love my kid. I love both kids. My other kid does not like Trump. Right? Doesn't want to say anything. Grown adult child who moved out and moved back in, and when she moved back in, she's a whole nother child. Like, she's loving and caring and
Stop it, you're embarrassing her.
I'm embarrassing her now. And picks up her things. I was like, who are you? And what did you do with my child? It's amazing what moving out will do to a kid, right? So I love both my kids equally, but I'm quite amazed with how my adult child has changed, and impressed, let's just say. So,
There's 3.
huh?
There's 3 kids.
Well, we do have 3 kids, but, well, yes, I have a stepdaughter. She lives in Louisiana. Her husband is Army. But no, he's not deployed. He wasn't deployed to the border. He's infantry, so I didn't have to worry about that for him. But let's see here. Merry Christmas, TC Dave. More homeless growing by leaps and bounds. We do have more homeless growing by leaps and bounds. And you know what? We don't need any more immigrants in here, legal immigrants at least right now, because we have our own people to worry about. We have our own homeless that we need to worry about, whether it be veteran or not. We have our own people who are hungry, and we need to take care of those people first before we take care of somebody else's problem. I'm hungry. You're not homeless anymore.
That was good.
Oh, shit. Now, that child is very much like me. She will say it the way it is. They are being bussed in from ICE. Yes, I did address that a little while ago. ICE is bussing them in. I do not think that they're just people that they're picking up over the border and being like, all right, welcome, come to the country. I think that they're people that have applied for asylum and the reason for asylum was approved. And very few people are approved for the reasons that they're requesting asylum. Let's see, I was at Christmas dinner and sat on oh shoot, you know what? I need to look at my settings because I hate when my comments fade away. They fade away for, you know, I can only read them so fast. So if the comment's very long, I can't read them fast enough. And then they fade away, and then when somebody else comments, they pop back up. So I apologize, guys, if I'm reading something and I can't finish what I'm reading. It's not because I'm illiterate. So I am on Patreon now, guys. So if you haven't heard about Patreon, it's a way to support your providers of content and keep the ability to make new content going. Okay, so I am on Patreon now. I will put that link down below, but it is www.patreon.com/atomicnewstv if you want to help a girl out. And you guys know about Super Chat, right? If you don't know what Super Chat is, if you go to the bottom of chat, you're going to see a little $ symbol, and you can click on that, and when as little as $2, you can get a message that pops up brighter than anybody else, and I won't miss your comment in the chat feed. And then any money that I get going towards that is going to get donated to funding the wall. So if you guys want to make a Christmas donation to the wall, oh my gosh, AMC! See, I didn't know you were here. I love you. If you guys really like poetry, I want you guys to go and subscribe to AMC because she has some amazing poetry. She has such a very positive channel. It's refreshing. So if you like that kind of a thing, definitely go check her out. She's an absolute sweetheart, and go support her and also subscribe to her channel. She has been following me since day one. Like, I've been on YouTube for years, but I've only been a content creator for about 2 months, and she has been supporting me since day one, and I appreciate her for that, because it's not easy being a YouTuber. It really isn't. I mean, you think I just pick up the camera and I just talk, but, well, I mean, right now I'm just talking, but I have to think of stuff to talk about. I have to sit and do the research. I have to, you know, read articles, look at other videos on YouTube, pull my thoughts together. I actually make notes sometimes. And yep, right here, here's one of them. This was from, when Defense Secretary Jim Mattis resigned. Which, by the way, I just saw, which I haven't read details, so don't quote me on anything for sure, but I did read that Trump has said, sorry, you're replaced now. I don't even know who it was. Do you remember who it was that he's replacing him with? He announced who he's replacing him with, and I'm going to have to do a video on that. because a conservative Mexican is donating and matching the amount of the fund on the wall. I love conservative Mexican. I do watch him. I'm subscribed to him. He's pretty intense, huh? Yeah, you guys, definitely subscribe to conservative Mexican. He's always got good videos. I always shout out to him because he says it the way it is too, and I appreciate that. Another good one is Conservative Black Patriot. He's awesome. Go watch him. What is it? RKTNN. Am I doing the right initials? I know some of you guys subscribe to him. He's good. He has some seriously long live feeds. Like we're talking hour, 2 hours. Yeah, I don't have enough energy for that, but maybe one day. But he does do live phone calls, and he does take in calls from his watchers, which I am going to do eventually here. I'm going to get a burner phone because I still don't have a computer, you guys. I do everything from my phone. I'm going to get a burner phone and give out my telephone number probably in the next week or two and allow people to give me a call and talk about stuff live. You know, I think that would be fun. I have no fear of that, let's just say. Well, I don't really have fear of anything. Is that a mental disorder? My husband says yes. But we are almost to our destination. You need a tablet cheaper than a computer. I have a tablet. Yeah, I do, but it's old and it's not very fast. We're almost to our destination, so I've got to go. But I want to thank all of you for being here today. I know it's Christmas Day, so I appreciate you supporting me on Christmas Day. Make sure that you hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button already, go do it. Go do it. Push it. Hold on. Let me get the camera. Push. Push the like button. Yay! Some of you are doing that. Thank you.
Push the button.
Push the button.
Push the button.
And if you're new here today, welcome, and make sure you hit subscribe, hit the bell icon. That way you can see future updates in regards to politics, the Migrant Caravan, President Trump, the wall. If you like that kind of stuff, stick around. And until then, I hope you guys... Are you lost? We've been here a million times. I think my husband's lost. Until next time, you guys have a Merry Christmas and peace out.